I mean, now I have to switch all the things.
I mean,
I have to switch all the things. One moment. He is being stubborn.
yes, I am being stubborn.
Hang on. There. There.
Cool.
One.
One?
One.
Are we sure it's gonna be one?
One.
What's
You
it?
get one. It's probably gonna be more than one, but also like
You can always say it and see if it happens.
to be fair, he is very good about getting the wins, so
Yeah, but it's only like one in every 7 games or so.
I can show you my stats.
I know. But
After this, we're probably gonna wrap up.
yeah,
because it is
I mean,
getting later.
I'm using this to kind of soft wrap up. Basically, just kind of like, okay, we've played Mario Party. What's this time to wind down? And yes, I wind down with Tetris.
Oh, that's right. I never got to do the event. Oh well.
Yeah, but that's fine because you can just go and pay tickets.
I know it's just expensive.
That's 15 tickets.
It's expensive. To be fair, those two Mario Party games kind of highlight why people don't really play Mario Party with me. Just because there's a lot of luck-based things that happen. And I, for some reason, am just lucky enough to be able to make my way through it. And bring my boy Luigi to #1 spot. Two is always the one that I played the most, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of those were not, like, 2.
Yeah. But there's always transferable skill.
That is true. I don't know which, in that case, would have been transferable skill.
Well, mostly just, like, knowledge of how the games work and whatnot. Not any, like, specific game, just, like, understanding how to manipulate just the boards in general.
No, that's fair. Like, I feel like I lost a lot of those mini games.
Right, but that's not the only skill you get tested on.
Wait, what was the other skill I was tested on?
Well, just like, again, like understanding how to go about the board, figuring out what you need at any given time in terms of like, do you need an item right now? Do you need this? Do you need that?
But I don't play Mario Party strategically like that.
Well, not deliberately strategically, but you, just because you don't do it deliberately doesn't mean you don't have the instinct for it. And yes, that was a misdrop. Like you were actively, Oh, that was definitely a misdrop. I'm so fucking dead. What the fuck? I know. Okay.
So what do you feel like then I was doing deliberately?
Well,
Or not deliberately, but
you were just evaluating well what you needed at any given time, whether you needed items, whether you needed to spend coins, whatnot. Yes, the second game you won because you said fuck it with chance time, which when you had arguably the most to lose, but or not the most, even if not the most, like close to the most. You definitely went in kneecap me, so intentional or not.
I can assure you it was unintentional.
Right, I'm saying intentional or not, you did kneecap me. Like, the only way you could have kneecapped me a little more is literally going and taking a, like, acting like the mob, right?
No.
I heard you like those stars. Would be a damn shame if something happened to them.
Dang it.
Ah, god damn it. Funny part is, like, none of this is lag. It's just all me making misdrops.
They're all good.
I know I am. I'm just laughing at the fact that, like, I can't even blame lag or, like, input lag or anything. It's just like, nope, I'm just making mistakes.
I am glad that we have Mario Party now, because then we'll get to play it more.
Yep. I mean, Greg has implicitly asked to do a collab, so... I'm sure Trio would want to do a collab with you.
I don't assume. So, that will just be something I'll have to ask her myself.
Yeah. Or Greg asked, and you just kind of get dragged along. Get in the car, loser. Which will make a return at some point.
At some point, when we're feeling mentally prepared for the heavy topics that will come about on that.
Especially...
I have a lot of games that I need to get back to. I still need to get back to Mass Effect, which I was enjoying, so it's not that I don't want to go back to it or anything like that. I just feel like I need to be, I guess, in a mood to do it.
It's not even a game like you can just grind for 10 hours on stream and be done. And at least with the way you play it, I'm sure someone has speed ran it. Like, if I'm correct, like you can speed run Mass Effect 1 in like 2 hours.
I believe so.
Wow, I have not gotten a single goddamn KO somehow.
No worries. Let's see. I keep a list of the games that I still need to finish. We still need to finish Wonderful 101. And Nintendo had sent an email about there being DLC, so I guess you look at that too.
Assuming it interests us.
Yes. Take a look at it, see if it interests us. If not, just go ahead with main story bits and have that be fine. I do need to get back to Resident Evil 4. that was a game that started during Spooky Month. And I haven't gotten to finish it yet because vacation had started before Spooky Month had ended, so I need to get back to that. Bloodborne, I hadn't gotten back to yet, partly because there was
a lot.
Well, not just a lot, there was, I would basically want to have the videos archived up, and they were split so randomly because there were a lot of internet issues at the time that I apparently wanted to stream Bloodborne. So I just need to, like, put those together and upload them so that way I can be like, yes, it's all there, and I can start again. But also, I want to double check to make sure that the last update was all good and it's not gonna mess up my PS4 before booting that back up and letting the update go. I was almost done with Metroid Fusion. I feel like I should still technically finish, but
if anything, finish it before you start Dread.
Also Spiritfarer, I need to get back to that. I was having fun with that. Lots of games. So little time to play them.
Hey, that's why you stream, right? Just so you have an excuse to go through your backlog.
Go through backlog.
It's just...
Which... we do have Dread, and Apcarnis did finish it, so at some point I would like to stream Dread, which will be nice.
Yeah.
Same, my backlog is horrible too. Especially when so many more good games decide to come out, and it's just like, oh no, I want to play you as well. Which means I'm also adding you to the backlog. Needless to say, I am always thoroughly impressed with how speedy at times it feels like Gerard's able to just plow through games. It's just like, you are a machine, but also please rest because I want to make sure you are taking care of yourself. And it was good to see him back to his DDR. Oh, Spiritfarer. I probably goofed saying the name. Spiritfarer was an indie game. You have Fluffy Cat. It's very good. And I expect it to get pretty feelsy. It is definitely his job, and he has definitely done 10 years of it, of being able to have more of a formula down to be able to do it. I'm just always thoroughly impressed with him being able to just kind of get through it all. He is a mad lad. I am glad, though, that I've gotten to hang around his community for as long as I've had. Especially being able to help with all the Indie Land stuff. Great that it wasn't like directly with his, but I'm glad I was able to help by streaming and being able to help raise money towards it. It makes me happy.
I am so fucking dead. That was just 2 attacks that went fuck you. I think he got it all clear. That's.
Can I ask you for a favor?
What?
Can you put this in the freezer for me because I am trapped?
You got.
Oh no, I meant for.
No, well, it's starting.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, I was trying to get you to cross over the.
No, I am not that fast. But him playing DDR makes me super miss playing DDR in general. once things start opening up more, I'm gonna see if there's a place close by that would have like a DDR machine that I could just kind of like.
It's called Dave and Buster's.
But I thought that was just a guess that they would have it.
Say?
I thought it was a guess that they would have it.
No, I've been to the local Dave and Buster's. They do have one. Granted, it's the type of machine you get the, you know, the bros that hang out around it. Unfortunately,
Didn't the Dave and Buster's close by here though close? You said.
maybe for the pandemic, but also,
It would
why do
basically
I
just
have
have
so
to
many attackers?
I don't know. Effectively, it would have to be probably traveling if it was to be a Dave and Buster's.
As in, you can go into Manhattan. That's what I've been saying.
I'm sorry, I thought when we last looked that it wasn't anywhere.
No, we were talking about round one. That.
Oh, okay.
Because that would have been my first instinct of where to go.
Gotcha,
but,
gotcha.
But there, last time I checked, there was a round one in Brooklyn, but I don't know if it closed or what happened to it.
No, that is fair.
Because I remember it. If I remember correctly, and I realize sometimes my memory fails me, just like the best of people. Like the round one in Brooklyn was a very popular spot for the fighting game community.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you seem surprised.
A little bit?
Why? If I may ask. Like a lot of, like the thing is that a lot of fighting games still come out in arcade first, so
Honestly, I didn't know that.
well, it's just because the reason why is just because in Japan the arcade scene is still a lot alive and well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So like when it comes to like you know how there was all the Street Fighter 4 updates and whatnot.
Yeah.
All those got to arcade before they got to home console.
Fancy.
That's the reason why, you know, there were people who already knew all the updates and whatnot, and it's not because they study, you know, because they went and played on, they would go to various things.
No, that makes sense. And I know that Japan got a super fancy, like, Luigi's Mansion arcade game.
I don't even know how good it is. I do know that it exists. It's a light gun game for Luigi's Mansion.
I mean, it would still be fun to try it.
I'm sure we could. It's called emulation.
No. It's not the same.
Fair enough. It is a light gun game. You need the experience of it actually eating your quarters.
You know what I mean.
Do I?
Yeah. You don't get to have the fancy piece of equipment in your hand. It's kind of like how playing DDR on like the squishy pads is not the same as going into the arcade and playing DDR on the metal pads. Right?
I guess.
Yes.
Gods. Oh gosh, I just realized I basically put a fuck ton of garbage on myself at this point. Oh, that's gonna have to go there.
I believe in you.
I don't have much room to work with now. That actually works surprisingly well. I just need a... There we go. T-spin. Like I said, T-spin double is same as a Tetris, so. And another T-spin double. Actually, no. Put it over there.
I realize it's getting close, so I'll let you concentrate. The spoons are channel points, so they only apply to my stream. Every stream has different kinds of channel points, and they call them different things over there. For mine, I just call them spoons.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Oh no, you're all good. I must have misunderstood. Yes, they do carry over. They stay there for my stream. So, like, the next time that I stream, whatever spoons you have now, or whenever I end stream, will carry over. Wait, can you go back so I can put my ice cream in the freezer?
Oh. Go.
I'm worried. Sorry.
It's literally on the ground.
I'm worried.
Like, you're not gonna damage the headphones.
I don't worry, I'm gonna damage the headphones.
You can't, because it will just pop out of the headphones. What? Oh, the right. It should still be fine.
I realized when I went to put the ice cream away that I didn't put something else away. So I want to go put it away again
Yeah.
before I forgot. Again.
Yeah.
Especially for the fact that I thought I was waiting for a Rubbermaid container to get cleaned. And that was clean last cycle. It was actually clean. I just didn't see it in the cupboard. So that was my bad. I say we probably should have this be the last one then, so that way we can start winding down and whatnot.
Okay.
Listen, I already gave you several one mores.
Yes, I know.
And you need sleep. You have work tomorrow.
And by work, you mean me trying to do my best to avoid actually working, right?
Still. No, Bane. Bane was not letting you stay up as late as you would to avoid work.
But Mom!
Oh god. I should have known you would go there.
Hold on. It's fitting.
How is it fitting?
Just, I'm sure we all had that moment in our childhoods where we weren't allowed to stay up and we try to find some excuse to do so.
Like, just want to give you a hug, or I'm thirsty, or I need to go to the bathroom.
Something of that fact, or like, ooh, it's, you know, some super special episode of a TV show and whatnot.
No, I get you.
Like, in my case, when I was younger, the thing that really, because when I was in elementary school, my bedtime was 8:30, which is very inconvenient if I for watching TV. And the problem is that the one show that actually intrigued me the most as a kid went from 8 to 9, and that one show, most people might have heard of it, was called The Mole.
The what?
The Mole.
The Mole.
Yes, as in MOLE. It was hosted by a much younger Anderson Cooper. It was basically like it was a long form like Survivor-esque series, but the thing is that like it's they're, you know, the group is given various challenges, and the goal is to complete the challenges as to go and add to a jackpot. But one person on is secretly sabotaging. And the way that elimination is done is that every week you're given a series of questions about the mole, their appearance. You don't know who it is, but you're given a question like, you know, what eye color is the mole? What, you know, what team were they on during X challenge type thing? And whoever scores the lowest, it's never actually shown what the scores were. It's just shown like, oh, you know, you either had the lowest score or you didn't have the lowest score, or you were the mole, which you never got eliminated, so you did, you know, you're always shown as not having the lowest score. And the jackpot was up to $1 million, but obviously because the mole would do stuff, you know, like they would try to, like they would do stuff to, you know, make it seem like
Like, make it seem like they're helping, but also trying to prevent them from winning.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very interesting series because it's like you never knew who the mole was until the very end of the series, where they basically they do one final quiz with, there's 3 players left, the mole and 2 others, and then they basically just they basically do a season recap, where eventually they do the final results. Let's see who, and I found that series very interesting as a child because it's like, okay, I'm trying to figure out it's like,
You as a viewer do not know who it is.
no, they deliberately leave that. It's not like some of those shows where it's like, oh,
The contestants don't know, but you know, kind of thing.
right. It's like, no, you are kind of like, even if you're not like, you are as much in the dark, and you don't.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's actually on Netflix. If you ever want to give it a watch, like, again, it was, it is 2000s, so, like, fundamentally, like, obviously, there is the possibility something hasn't aged well.
Yeah. Especially if it's something that, like, maybe you don't remember with kid memory and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, kid memory was. Okay, for me,
It's kind of like having, like, the nostalgia glasses on for things of, like, oh, I remember this fondly, and then you go back to it, it's just like, oh, I didn't remember that. Oh, no.
Yes. So close to an all clear.
So close.
I'm probably dead. Fuck. I ain't dead yet, bitch!
Oh, it's just you and one other person now.
No!
No!
I still have a shot.
You do.
Ah, damn it. That was so...
You were close.
for having to recover from that.
Yes.
God damn it.
You were close.
Okay.
Okay, we will end it there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're gonna get super hyped up.
Yeah, I know.
And then falling asleep will be a lot.
Chords.
Yeah. Of course, playing Hollow Knight. With Lucas.
I assume by playing it with Lucas is either it's a multiplayer mod or...
I have no idea. But why not go say hi anyways?
Yeah.
Because Hollow Knight is a good game. Thank you all for hanging out. Why you turn it off?
Because.
Figure we just have it on. Okay, well. Just for a sec. You and all look at the ghosties. That'll be fine. Thank you all for hanging out and for being super sweet. Definitely was not expecting that tonight. But it was super nice regardless.
And no one wants a snitch.
We don't know. The monkey, yes. So we will have company on Saturday. So next stream will be on Sunday.
Most likely.
Yeah. Not sure yet what will be streamed.
Probably will just be Calvi doing whatever she decides.
Basically. We'll be working on some sort of game I have started and yet to have finished that I do want to finish.
Probably RE4.
Probably just because, like, I'm close.
Yeah.
But also, like, not quite there yet.
Yep.
I hope you all have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us goofing at Mario Party and for anyone that was also here for Apex earlier. Let's go say hi to Chords. They're playing Hollow Knight.
Yep. Bye.
Have a good night.